So things for next year. We're gonna have more lands, obviously. One of the biggest lands, or if not the best one in our opinion, is Double Tap coming up. When roughly, Stefan?
Well, it's nothing set in stone, but we're probably thinking like early February, late January, after exams and stuff. Double Tap, obviously, like you said, most renowned amongst the committee and stuff for highest land. It always produces amazing finals.
Yeah.
Every single time we've done it so far, it's been overtimes in. It's been like it's always gone to 3 maps. It's always been sick. Obviously, you know, we've got old finalists from Double Tap 1.
Right here.
Still a bit bitter, I think, in some of them down here.
Sam!
They didn't play together in the second HPL. Second.
What happened?
Do you want to explain
I'm
for
the
people?
reigning champion.
The people who weren't there the first time, which is the first time you ever run it.
So back in 2017, obviously we ran our first ever Double Tap. Double Tap is a 2v2 CSGO tournament, for those who don't know. And obviously, so you partner up with your teammates and you go through. Obviously, if you're top 4, you go to LAN and you play semi-final and final. And I was with Luke, who obviously just graduated, and Reese was with Sam. Slash Ching. So he played with a guy called Ching, who he got through to LAN with because Sam couldn't play online because Sam's a busy boy.
In the online stage, myself and Ching did beat Stefan and Simply Square on the online stage.
You did.
Overpass.
You did.
Which knocked them into a lower bracket, but then
we still qualified.
me and Ching had to play Howard and
Gil.
Which
Yeah.
we got lost.
I don't know how you lost Howard.
But we still made it to LAN.
But anyway, you made it to LAN. It was all good. Me and Luke went to LAN. We got through. I don't know who we versed first. I versed Howard and Gil first.
No, I versed Howard and Gil.
Yeah, well, I remember we played Howard and Gil.
So we lost because I lost to them, and then at LAN, myself and Sam beat, because it was best of ones on the online stage. LAN, me and Sam beat them 2-0.
I have no idea who I versed them. I can't remember. Anyway, the final was me and Luke versus Reese and Sam, and it was a really hype final because we lost the first map on Inferno. I think it went double overtime. It was like 22-19 or something. It was really close. I was playing really well, but Luke wasn't playing so good. And then the second map, Luke played really well in Cash, and we slapped you quite. I think it was like 16-9 or something. It was
slapping, but
it was quite strong performance.
Okay.
You were carried, stuff.
And Luke played really good in that game. I carried in the first game. He carried second game. Yeah, 100%. Ask Luke, and he will confirm. Okay. And then in the last game, we both pulled our weight, and it was that was a big boy game on cobblestone. And I clutched up at the end. That was a huge clutch from me, completely on me.
I wasn't sure it was a clutch or a whiff from Sam. I'm not too sure which one I'd go with.
The whole of 2017 CSGO was just you flexing, isn't it?
And basically, you've seen the fragment. That's when I was a good player. Like I've got.
7 peaked. It's been downward spiral since then.
It's just worse and worse.
And then what happened in Double Tap Season 2?
I was with this guy's trolling.
This guy just didn't perform.
So Double Tap Season 1, Stefan got carried. Double Tap Season 2, Stefan didn't even make it to LAN.
Stefan was trolling, dude.
I
remember distinctively, he was like, "Oh, chef, like it's good that when I'm playing bad, that you're stepping up and playing well."
I was being a nice guy to you. You were a dog as well. Don't even give me that. I was still doing way better than you.
Oh, it's just
what I should have. I was like, why are we losing it for? It must be my fault.
It is your fault.
It wasn't entirely my fault. This guy is just like, if I had looked, we'd have 100% won. It's like,
that's true.
Whoa, what are you doing the voices for?
Alright, but nevertheless, we've got Double Tap Season 3, start of next year.
It's going to be bigger and better.
Should be, so Season 1, insane. Season 2, insane. Season 3, it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
This year, me and Stefan were talking, there are so many teams which could qualify to LAN.
Yeah.
There's like 6 to 8 teams which could qualify to LAN, or should qualify to LAN. So the online stage is going to be really tough, and there's going to be some big upsets.
Is Howard love
No.
So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be insane.
The OG team.
That's gonna be sick. I can't wait for that. That's that's the hype plan. A lot of cool Counter-Strike stuff coming up, I think, in general.
We are planning a big CSGO event, aren't we, for the next year?
After Double Tap.
It's a little teaser. It's a little teaser.
We can't say much about it now, but we are trying to get other unis involved and having a a LAN tournament with them, basically, where basically just gonna smack Warwick off and get some revenge.
Well, I mean,
Nah,
the era of the stretchy boys is over, so you should be smacking.
That's true.
That's true.
But that's quite exciting. There's not much we can't say much about it now. We're hoping to have it all going on in the forum. That's about as much as we can say.
So you've got a big CS event, multiple potential unis coming down, and hopefully, if all goes well happening in the forum, it's all getting really set at the moment.
At this point, yeah.
But it should be one of the best events that the society will probably run for a while.
Ever in the history of.
There's a lot of cool stuff which we're talking to about sponsors and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool stuff in the works, but like we said, we can't really
In
talk
our
about it yet.
5-year history, this is the biggest one. So
That should
keep
be pretty
your
insane.
calendars free towards the end of February. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be the 5th year of the Esports Society.
Well, 5th year of Esports / League Legends Society.
No, forget. We didn't talk about that.
Okay, so
Who even League of Legends?
Delayed game.
Anyway,
That's really cool.
yeah, obviously after the Counter-Strike event, we're gonna have more stuff coming up. We're gonna bring back our Triforce again for League Legends, which is quite cool. Our 3v3 league event.
It's one of the biggest hype ones as well.
Yeah, that's always. I don't understand it. It's just magic being thrown around again, but
Should we cast it again? Make a comeback?
maybe.
I mean, you did so well with
we
Dota.
can venture into League.
Yeah, I mean, similar game. Pretty much the same, aren't they? Both magic throwing.
Yeah, just nice UI, don't
Yeah,
they, really?
literally. And you can throw stickers and stuff down banners and
Yeah, it does look.
So,
That's
yeah.
true.
don't touch CSGO, that's what it sounds.
Yeah, City's pretty bit complex for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just too over your head.
Yeah.
You gotta look for the bullet.
Yeah.
Throw bullets. Sometimes for the little balls that explode, that's
That's when you know it's serious.
yeah, when someone pulls out one of those balls and little coins.
Point.
Yeah, like, where's he gonna throw it?
I don't understand why CS doesn't have like dragons and fairies in it. I struggle to understand that.
Yeah, what about those big fucking lizards?
If it's so simple, if you can buy it and CSGO.
Exactly. Don't worry, ignore that. Okay, move on. Shh.
You can cut out, if you got a red button,
Yeah.
cut out about 10 seconds.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
So I think overall we've had a pretty successful year, including last year, the start of January, up until now. What would you guys say is like, for you, the standout highlight moment of 2019 for the Esports Society?
Double tap season 2.
That's because you won it.
Yeah.
To be honest, that was probably one
But
of
it
the
wasn't just the thing. I think it
highlights.
was just the game. It was playing against Ben and Alex, and then all 3 maps was insane. So I think
They were all very close, yeah, for sure.
Rob, what's yours?
I'm not sure. It's been the 2019 has been quite a big year because it was around January 2019 when Howard sort of started moving away from doing like the main stuff, and he sort of pushed it towards me and Jess. So I think the biggest event for me was probably, I think Jan Land. I think that was Double Tap, but it wasn't just because of Double Tap that was big for me, because Jan Land was the first one that I had completely organised and stuff, did everything for it. So I thought that was quite huge, and I was really excited for that. That's one that's most memorable for me, at least. So I quite like that one. Double Tap was part of that, but yeah, Jan Man, big boy.
Sam, obviously you were like there doing all the streaming stuff, but which event for you was the most fun to like stream?
I liked the Ionia one. That was a good time.
Oh, the Ionia one.
Like, I think that was really cool. Having the 3v3 was just like a really good tournament, I think. So I'm quite looking forward to that coming back. So I'd probably say that one was probably the best for me, to be honest.
What about for you, Frankie?
Probably Ionia LAN as well. Yeah. It was the start of mine and Gil's ongoing meat war. So
Oh, is that where it started?
yeah, that's
'Cause I was
where it
wondering, like,
started.
I think it was like yesterday I was trying to like help back out, walk into the other room, and things were just flying across.
So there's
Like Frankie almost hit me with something in the face, like whiffed past my face.
So there's like a meat, but it's like from League of Legends, but they're like these little like stress
Is this
reliever
what I was doing
things.
yesterday when you yonked it on my face?
Yeah, the weird like yellow thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like it first started with a pyro, and then Gil just pelted me like across the face with a meat in Ionia LAN. So it's just kind of been since then.
For me, I think it was same with Reese. It was Double Tap. I think the reactions of each game was insane, because you had like people crowding around, everyone's getting hyped. Like go on Reese, obviously like shouting, screaming, like
Another thing, like also when I had Dan behind me
yeah.
when we were playing, and like when we were losing, Dan's like hugging me and giving me all this, hyping me up, and I was like, yo, this is pretty lit, you know?
Yeah, I think there's a whole new like. I feel like just with double tap, there's a whole aura around the room which is different to most
It's
other
just so much,
events.
there's so much like more hype.
Yeah.
Like in the first lands we've had, like Overwatch, all that kind of stuff, hasn't been. I don't think you can compare it to CS. And CS, like we were playing, we're jumping up, screaming, like calling our players shit and all this, and like jumping out of our chairs, and just so much energy and hype, and it's.
How dare you?
Overwatch 2, yeah.
I was just about to say. I was literally just about to say that. I just remembered it was the same event as that. I remember the bloody entry things you did where you smashed your head against them.
Yeah,
was
that
really
hurt.
funny. That was really
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I went through that on Gil's shoulder. Like I was on Gil's back, and we went through, and like we did this whole entry thing. I went through to go out of the room. I went through fine. Climbed back in. I smacked my head on the door, and I just heard a doink.
No, I was going to say the Overwatch one was hype as shit as well.
That's
Not the final because it was Jamie and Alex versus me and Harry and we got clapped. But like everything prior to that was hype as shit. Like when we had to play Josh and Sheena, and I beat Josh. I killed Jamie the 1v1 with Widow. That's hype as shit. That's like the pinnacle of my esports career. I'm done now. Peak.
Yeah, I forgot about Overwatch too. See what's at
yeah.
that.
That was
it
pretty hype.
was a good LAN. That was a really good
I
LAN.
beat Josh in the pharmacy, which is supposed to be Josh's best. He's supposed to be Faraday.
Yeah, Josh
That was
sucks.
hype. I was gonna say that was really. That whole LAN was really hype. Like the double tap and the Overwatch 2v2, definitely super sick.
I think some honourable mentions are worthy of talking about, like getting the rock bus for Freshers Fair this year was
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
cool.
for sure. That was huge.
The ASOS event.
Yeah, that was this year too, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
That was this
that
year,
was-
One in the
wasn't
forum.
it?
That was really cool. That sort of came out of nowhere. That was really good work, everyone.
Played on stream, won a game on stream.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
I think our what's it called, Results Day stream was really cool as well. That was a good collaborative effort from all the
Yeah.
different game leaders.
Quite ambitious to get
Very
get a sort of
ambitious.
stream like that started,
Um,
but we managed to pull through
I
with
think we
it.
did good. I also think our first LAN in October was really cool too. As our first time with all our new production equipment, our new graphics and all that. General, I think there's been
The turnout was amazing, to be
and the
honest.
turnout
Like
was
50,
most we've
60
ever
plus,
had
I'd
for an
say.
event before. So I think everything's been looking up for us. And I think it's been a really
Sure.
good year for esports. Really good. Excited for 2020 now, really.
I think probably the best thing we've done this year is the transition of obviously losing Howard, Jess, people like that, coming after losing them and then continuing with Sai and making it even like expanding it basically. Just like, you know, big round of applause to Stefan and, you know, others, all of us pretty much working with me, working hard, you know, for everyone to have a
Did
good
you
time.
mention yourself?
I said all
You
of us.
said Stefan and everyone else.
Congratulations to Shurf, taking on from
Congratulations.
Gil.
Yeah.
Thanks. One thing I guess we could talk about is for next year, the roles will be slightly changed, won't they, Stefan?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's always that discussion we can have in like a month or two time when we start talking about what's worked this year, what hasn't worked, so what should we do for next year. But there is a new role, obviously, that the SU spoke to us about adding, which is become some sort of a meme in the committee already. It's going to be interesting when it's all announced to everyone. It's called the Inclusion Officer, which already the name of it isn't that appealing.
No.
But their role in the society and committee would be to make everyone feel included at events and stuff and get everyone involved. So I'm not entirely sure. I feel
What's wrong, Frankie?
a bit. I don't envy the person who's going to take
Yeah,
on
me
that
It's a
role.
tall order for sure. I mean, especially like being on everyone's good side, you know, and getting nerds out and about
Yeah,
and
like
talking
for
to each other,
societies
you know,
such as this
being
one.
social.
Yeah.
It's quite a big task.
I don't know if I like how the SU is all pushing it on everyone. I think it's just another sign of. I don't want to chat shit about the SU, but the SU being a bit disconnected from the societies and what the needs or what they want and stuff. But that's a topic for another day, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously news about that stuff, manifestos and stuff. We'll talk about elections another time as well, because that's all quite exciting. As we said earlier, everyone's leaving, so next year the transition will be even bigger.
It will
So
need a lot of people to step up
yeah,
for the site to keep running.
Yeah.
yeah. That'll be interesting.
Do you know the most fucking lit casters? Have you seen Turkish casters? Holy shit!
Why
They
are you
act
watching
like
Turkish casters?
I don't know, dude. I just saw it.
What
on
led
TikTok
you down
sometime.
this
They act
route?
like it's football, you know, like Spanish, like Brazilian, like commentators of football. They're like, gol, 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 Messi. They're like that, dude. He's like, oh my god, only he class. Oh my god! And then like.